said that I'm bad as hell. How the fuck she know she only looking at herself? So-called love affair, but in it I can never tell.
Hello, welcome back to my channel. I'm Khadijah, aka Keisha, and today I want to talk about authors that I want to give a try. Now, these are not new authors by any means, but they're going to be new to me, and they've just been on my radar, and I really just want to make it a point to at least try one or two of their books this year. So let's just go ahead and get into it. I have my notes in my reading journal right here, so we're just going to go ahead and dive in. The first author I want to try is Lena Hendricks. I have been seeing her beautiful, beautiful covers all around. I've been seeing people read and love her books, and two of them that have caught my eye is One Look, which I believe has been compared to Heartless by Elsie Silver, which is a lot of people's favorites. I love A Single Dad, so I definitely want to try that. And then also The Badge, which is the first in a series. Also, One Look is the first in a series as well. I apologize, I didn't write down the series names, but I will have the covers here so that you can see. So both of those I really want to give a try. So she is author number 1. I have 12. And I'm thinking about vlogging when I do eventually try these authors. I just thought that would be a fun thing. Hopefully one a month. This month, maybe not, so maybe 2 next month, but we'll just see how it goes. The next one is Laura Pavlov. Laura Pavlov has been blowing up. I see her books everywhere. Two that I want to try is, the first one is Into the Tide. I've seen a lot of good things about this series. I think this is her most recent series, and it looks good. When I'm in my small town romance era, I definitely want to give them a try. I've been wanting to try her books for a little while now, so we will hopefully get to her. And then another one that I actually just added to this list is Loving Romeo. I saw Jess from Peace Love Books add this book, or I saw her review it on Goodreads, and I was just like, ooh, I really want to give that one a shot as well. Next is Jagger Cole. Now, this one makes me nervous because he is a male romance author, and I don't know why it makes me nervous, but I'm like, oh, what if he doesn't really understand how we like our men, you know, even though he is a man. But I want to give it a try. I've heard a lot of good things about his books, and the one I want to try is Deviant Hearts. This has been on my TBR a couple times, but I really want to get to it this year, so we will be giving that one a shot. Now, the next is Michaela Smeltzer. She, I actually bought one of her duets, but I saw a trigger warning and I was like, ooh, I don't think I want to try that one. So we'll see. But I did write down 2 books that I want to read by her. Bad Boys Break Hearts, and I believe this is like new adult basketball romance. I've heard really good things about this series. I think for each book there's like a different sport, so I love that. Definitely want to give those a go. And then also Sweet Dandelion, I've heard a lot of really good things. I know this one is a bit dark because I believe the main character is involved in like a school shooting, and essentially I think it's a relationship between her and her counselor, so it's a bit taboo there, but it sounds really good. I've heard nothing but good things. The cover is stunning, and so I really want to give that one a shot. Next, as you guys already know, we have Kristen Hanna, and I've kind of already talked about her books. I have a few of them. I actually have one right here. And Night Road. So I wrote down the ones that I own by her already, which is The Night Road, The Great Alone, and The Nightingale. So I do want to give her books a shot. I did just want to include her on this list because that is like one of my more top priorities. Authors that I want to try, so we will be trying her out. Next, I have Katarina Mara. Last year, I feel like I heard a lot about her. Everyone was reading her books, and she writes contemporary romance. They all sound really good. The one that I thought I could try it's called Forever After All. And honestly, I didn't even look too much into this, but it had a pretty good rating on Goodreads, and it's a standalone, so I won't feel pressured to read the rest of the series if it's just not for me. But I do have a good feeling about her. Also, her covers are stunning. all her book covers are very, very pretty. Like, not to be judging a book by its cover, but sometimes we all do. We're readers. It's just what we do. And then we have Abby Jimenez. I do have one of her books. I can't find it. Oh, it's over here. I have Yours Truly. My friend Ray told me, she's like, you have to read Part of Your World and Yours Truly, like literally some of my favorite all-time favorite books. She read them, I think last year sometime. And I promised her I would read them, so I did get Yours Truly from Book of the Month a little bit ago. I do want to start with Part of Your World first because I believe they're the same series, and that's book number 1, but I've heard nothing but great things about both of them. I heard they have great representation. They're really easy to read, and so I will be getting to those. Even though traditionally published books scare me, I will still do it because I need to broaden my horizons, and I don't want to be judging books just because they're traditionally published. Then we have Ali Hazelwood. Ali Hazelwood I've not read from, which is crazy because I think it was 2020 or 2021 she blew up. The Love Hypothesis was everyone's favorite. I did get it from Book of the Month. No, I have not read it. I get so nervous to read these books, so I want to read that one. But that's not the one I have listed. I do want to get to it because I own it physically, but I want to read her book called Bride that's coming out, I believe, at the end of January or February. That one sounds really good. I think it's her first paranormal romance. It's probably, and it's adult, it's probably more up my alley than, The Love Hypothesis, but I want to give them both a try, so they will both be on this list. And yeah, I'm really excited kind of just to see what the hype is about. I can't believe I haven't tried her yet because it's kind of crazy, honestly. Next, we have Emily McIntyre. This author is dealing with, I believe, breast cancer right now, and I would really just like to support her in any way I can. I've heard great things about her books. The first one I want to get to is Hooked. And I believe this whole series is like Peter Pan retelling. Well, the first one is the Peter Pan retelling, like dark though, with Captain Hook. And I think they all are kind of like that, like the villains of these Disney stories. They're kind of like retellings and they're adult. I heard they're just like fun, good times. I really want to get into it and I want to give it a shot. I believe I do own that book somewhere. I need to reorganize my bookshelf so bad, you guys, it's not even funny. Like, I can't find anything. So I believe I do own this book though, and I really want to give it a shot and see what it's about. Next, we have Jessie Hall. Jessie Hall kind of blew up at the end of last year. I know that Cheyenne from That Tall Book Girl has read her, and I know she really loves her work. The one I'm kind of looking into is That Sick Love. And I believe it kind of has to do with a cult, very dark romance, and it just sounds something that I would be really interested in and enjoy. So I want to give that one a try. It has been on my TBR in the past, and I just haven't gotten around to it. But again, let's make it a priority. Let's try these new authors. I want to find some new favorites, you know. So yeah, let's give it a shot. Next, I have Ashley Munoz, Jess from Peace Love Books, and I believe Tori from Novel Life. They have both talked about this book called Where We Started. Obviously, I haven't read anything from Ashley Munoz. Where We Started, I believe, is a motorcycle romance, but a little light on the motorcycle. It's not as dark or anything, and I believe it's kind of like small town motorcyclist. So we'll see. I love the cover. I'm willing to give it a shot. I do want to get more into motorcycle romances this year. I just love them, and I haven't really found any good ones or any that I've wanted to read lately, so really excited for this one. And then last but not least, I have Jess Wisecup. Jen from the book Refuge kind of introduced me to this author, but she has a series, a fantasy series that I'm not sure about. If I like this one, then we'll go to that one. But the one I want to try is Feathers from the Sky. I believe this is like fantasy paranormal with vampires. The cover is stunning. Yeah, that's pretty much all that I know, all that I want to know. I really want to give it a shot and try it out. Those are the 12 authors that I want to give a try this year, and I hoping I can find it, you know, some new favorite authors. And I'm excited for this journey to take you guys along with me so we can see which ones work for us, which ones don't. Maybe some we might have to give another shot to. But yeah, like I said, I'm planning on vlogging when I do get to these authors, so be on the lookout for that. If you guys have read any of these authors and maybe I didn't mention a book that you really love from them, leave it in the comments. Let me know, because nothing is set in stone. We know how I am with TBRs and everything. Nothing's set in stone. So, you know, feel free to leave that information below, or if there's any authors you really love and you're excited to see me try, yeah, just leave that below. Honestly, I am just having a good time with this, and I just think it'll be really fun. But again, please feel free to like, comment, and subscribe. Hit the bell notification so you can be notified the next time I post. And I will see you guys next time. Bye.